What is up guys, Taylor Moore here. I am crazy excited for our video today because not only are we looking at NETGEAR's Orbi and X4S Wi-Fi routers, I'm going to be giving them away to you guys in my biggest giveaway to date. That's exciting. So head on down in my description, enter the giveaway. There's going to be 2 links down there. We're aiming for 2,000 subscribers. Lofty goal, but I think we can get it. At 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to be choosing a winner for each. Those are going to be in the comment section once the winners are chosen. So stick with us. Get subscribed, enter the contest, enter one or the other or both. I don't really care. And wait to see if you're chosen. It's going to be exciting. So stick with us. Let's look at each to figure out which one's best for you. Let's get after it. Two highly powerful NETGEAR Wi-Fi routers, 2 very different purposes. The Orbi Wi-Fi system and X4S router cater to 2 very distinct users. Whether you're an individual or family looking to cover your entire home in reliable Wi-Fi signal, or a power user depending on your system to deliver consistently high data transfer speeds for intense gaming or streaming, NETGEAR has intentionally created a lineup with options for both. Now let's start by looking at the Orbi Wi-Fi system. To recap from my previous full review, this is a tri-band Wi-Fi system with 2 bands dedicated to data transfer and the third for transmitting to satellite Orbis, which can be placed strategically around your home to greatly amplify your signal. Now why would you want to use this over basic Wi-Fi extenders? The Orbi eliminates the headache of juggling multiple Wi-Fi network names by using one network across the main unit and satellites. Looking at the device itself, it has a bank of 3 Ethernet ports on the back for peripherals, with an additional 4 accessible via each satellite, and the system can handle up to 3 satellites. I'd be pretty impressed if you could fill 15 Ethernet ports in a single home. Setup of the system is as easy as it gets using a login provided in the box and a mobile browser to complete setup. An Orbi app also exists to manage your network and your satellites. Advanced settings can be accessed around guest networks, setting up a VPN, parental controls, and others, but the primary intention of the Orbi focuses less on power use and more on simplicity and coverage. Adding satellites is as easy as pushing a button on the back of each unit and you're done. Now the X4S. If I had to associate a musical theme to each of these routers, it would probably go something like this. The X4S, despite its lack of expandability, is a beast of a router with range and power to satisfy the most intense power user. This router caters to those who frankly understand this overload of specs. The main difference from the Orbi setup are an extra Ethernet port, 2 USB 3.0 ports instead of the 1 USB 2.0 port, and an eSATA port, all 3 for high-speed data storage, which can of course be accessed remotely. The device honestly looks like something straight out of the Star Wars Rebel fleet, with the porting all around the device for heat management and aesthetics.
It's a trap!
Setup of the device was as easy as the Orbi. After connecting via mobile to the provided Wi-Fi network, I was prompted through the setup and advised to download the NETGEAR Genie app, where you're able to control basic functions of your network. The biggest downside is it doesn't extend much beyond changing the name and password of your network or turning on or off a guest network. They probably could have put a little bit more functionality into this app. Now the part that you care about. How do they both perform and which should I buy? In my test, placing the Orbi in the exact same location as the X4S, I was able to stream at full signal at about 60 feet from the Orbi, while I was able to stream up to about 85 feet away from the X4S. Strategically placing an Orbi satellite was difficult in my apartment as it's not really big enough to do so effectively, but I was able to extend this to about 80 feet with the satellite. Both units honestly had no issues whatsoever streaming 4K videos, playing Call of Duty online via Wi-Fi, or streaming to multiple devices simultaneously. The main benefit here of the X4S is the QoS prioritizing online gaming traffic to ensure lag-free gameplay, making the X4S the better solution for intense gamers. Both also support advanced beamforming for strong signals to all connected devices, so you're rarely going to be caught with an intermittent weak signal. Simply looking at the front of each, the LED notifications on the X4S are set up to provide all the troubleshooting info you could ever need to know the state of every aspect of the unit, while the soft glow of the Orbi only provides a handful of alerts. If info on the state of your router is important to you, the X4S is going to be the better option. Also, the storage ports on the X4S make it a stronger form of remote storage, more so than the single 2.0 port on the Orbi, in both the sheer volume of connectivity and the data transfer speeds available via faster ports. So, my final verdict: the X4S is going to be best for gamers and power users living in homes that do not require expandability for full coverage, who also have a desire to use more intricate features of the router, including setting up a virtual private network and accessing data remotely via external drives. On the other hand, the ease of setup and expandability make the Orbi an ideal choice for families and individuals looking for a plug-and-play solution that can be up and running within a few minutes and covering multiple floors of one's home. The aesthetic promotes this as well by not looking like your average Wi-Fi router and instead looking a bit more decorative. Its soft-touch plastic and glowing LED alerts are beautiful, and put it in a new category of up-and-coming routers alongside Google Wi-Fi that focus as much on looks as they do on functionality. Attractive, easy to set up, expandable. I'd recommend this setup to the non-power user looking to achieve wide coverage with very little setup required. I hope this comparison was helpful for you in choosing which to purchase. Please subscribe to my channel, enter the giveaway for the device that best suits your needs, and drop a comment below. Tell me which one you prefer. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya!